Lunch in the morning, lunch at night, lunch whenever you feel that it's right. There's no bad time for lunch.
Also, time isn't real.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Youngblood Monday Lunch. My name is RJ Tolan. I'm here with Graham Gillis.
Hi.
Together we run the Youngblood program for early career playwrights at the Ensemble Studio Theater in New York City. And we are coming to you middays on Mondays with brand new plays by the playwrights of Youngblood in podcast audio play form. Why? Why is it called? Why is it the Monday Lunch? What is a lunch? What is a lunch in theatrical form? I hear you asking yourselves. To me, the lunch, the podcast, the short play is somewhere between the mere power bar of a sketch and the full 3-course meal of a full-length, fully produced play. It's just a lunch. It's nourishing. It's a little break in the middle of your day. Takes about 20 minutes, and you're glad you did it. So that's what we're doing in theater form. New plays that are like a lunch. Graham's going to tell you a little bit more about this episode.
Today's play is presented with support from the EST Sloan Project. That's a collaboration between the Ensemble Studio Theater and the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation to present new plays about science and technology. Before we start today's play, we want to acknowledge that Ensemble Studio Theater and the entire city of New York are located on Lenape-Hoking. That is the unceded traditional territory of the Lenni Lenape people. We want to pay respect to the Lenape people and to acknowledge all indigenous peoples that continue to live, work, create, and contribute here on Lenape-Hoking.
The EST Sloan Project celebrates science and progress. It's important as we do that and as we tell stories around that theme to acknowledge that many discoveries in this country have been made with the unacknowledged, unpaid labor and the suffering of Black, Brown, and Indigenous people. We want to honor their sacrifices and their contributions to the progress of science and to the theater that we create to celebrate it.
And now we couldn't be more excited to share with you today's play, She Comes from the Dirt, by Youngblood playwright Karina Billini.
Mira esto. Little Paulita doesn't trust me.
It's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of treatment. I'm talking...
Trust and treatment goes hand in hand, little Paulita. I do not need you to tell me una lección in a corner between my statue of San Miguel y Virgen María on something I know.
2 saints and a devil sandwich to what?
You fresh, Paola.
What did you give Milagros Trinidad?
You don't come here anymore. To Mama neither. 30 years she come to me.
She got her green card now.
Green card don't mean immunity, okay? What now? A green card is a Band-Aid? Green card is a tampon? Green card is a gauze?
First comes green card, then comes United Healthcare card. I found someone for her in Mount Sinai and...
You and your Mount Sinai. I knew you'd be a nurse, little Paulita. You used to be wallpaper in here. Hungry, hungry, hungry to see everything. Everything that goes down in here. Your big nostrils and every plant I got in here. Every hand and every rosary bead. Both your ears and consultations. But now, you don't visit. No hellos. Oh, but wait. You visit the front of my botanica, harassing my patients outside so you can steal them from me and make them flash money at Mount Sinai.
You don't work with me, so I gotta play dirty with what...
Oh, I play dirty too, Paulita. Prepárate. Mira esto. Sa.
Ow, what did you hit me with? Oh my gosh, that shit poisonous. My face is itching. What is it gonna do to me?
Oh my God. Paulita, relax. It's a palm leaf. And your itching is in your head. What do you think I am? A bruja? You see, that's your problem. You expect the worst. You think I do hocus pocus and milagros? Dios. What I do here is not hocus pocus.
Look, I'm sorry for not visiting. You were like my godmother. Look, Milagros, she's crazy for you. That's why she's in a hospital bed in pain, just eating it, not saying shit. But you can tell me, Trinidad, what did you give her? She's convulsing. Spasms. The scary, scary works.
Well, what did the doctor pump into her?
No, it's what you gave her.
Oh, it's me. And not your white pill happy Jesus in that come mierda hospital.
It's what you gave her because we both know you gave her something, and that's why she's been neglecting her condition. Your herbs and the plastic Jesuses she be praying up in here trying to pray the sickness away.
Let's leave all the Jesuses out, huh? Before he come down here and give everybody papa, huh?
Can you just stop putting merchandise away and listen?
Señor Jesus! You see little Paulita in her blue polyester bossing me in my botanica.
Paola, not little Paolita. Jesus can see I have tetas and a degree now. And Jesus, Trinidad has you next to a poster for a plant-based Viagra. Mama Juana. Is that what you gave Milagros, Mama Juana? Which one of these hokey-dokey hocus-pocus potions did you give Milagros, Because if you don't tell me, I'll just take a sample of all of them to get Mount Sinai scientists to test the shit out of them.
Coño! Why did she even go to the hospital, huh? You go in there complaining about your stomach, and the next thing you know, they giving you pills for your maldito heart that fucks up your liver.
She came in there like that, convulsing. She came in pain without having her papers, and you know how she is about her status. I'm not gonna say where she got it from, okay? My supervisor just wants to know if she's taken anything because we can tell Milagros is lying. She's lying bad and she's lying for you.
You keep my name out and I'll tell you. They don't, white Jesus don't see that I am also, soy doctora, soy botanica.
Yeah, okay. So what is it, Trinidad?
Aposote.
In English, Trinidad, I can't go saying aposote to my supervisor.
Ah, di que English. Aposote, aposote, aposote.
I don't know what that means.
Of course you don't. Worm seed. Mira. Now that you finally visit, I show off. It's tall, almost 4 feet. The stem is straight. The smell of the root is like kicking you in the face, huh? Smell it. You know it's good when it smells like that. Touch it. Ay, Paulita, touch it, it's safe. Mexicanos put this in their beans all the time. You see? No problem with the plant I give Milagros. Remember that. I made her un coso of tea for the mouth and a spoonful of oil. If she is convulsing, bueno. She took too much then.
What is too much?
I told her to drink it when she did not feel
She didn't
good.
feel well all the time, so she drank what?
She took too much.
What is too much?
You know when it's too much. It's enough people to know when it's too
Trinidad,
much.
you don't even... It's crazy, you know. Hold on.
Hey, mira, don't be taking out your phone to call la policía a mí o put me on the maldito Facebook o Snapchat como si soy criminal. Tu cámara tendrá un ojo, pero yo puedo hacerte un mal de ojo.
Google is saying here it can cause paralysis, and it's difficult to determine the quantity of when it becomes toxic? Oh, hell no.
Yeah. That's it's nothing to worry about.
You gotta
Trust
leave with me right now. Here, take your Halloween Town wannabe bag and your Walter Mercado cloak and come with me.
You will not be taking me to la policía. I go
I'm
fight
taking you to the hospital.
Same politics, different uniform.
To Milagros, who can be a damn convulsion away from paralysis. She's refusing treatment. She sleeps with her running sneakers on in the hospital bed. She thinks her convulsions are just the sweats. The good sweats. And I never seen that Catholic married to Jesus woman so dang nasty, but she is. She is to me and the doctor.
And you need Walter Mercado in your hospital for what?
You treated her for so long, and she...
As long as your mother, long as you too.
If it's not out of your mouth, she don't want to hear it. I need you to talk to her. Get her to listen.
Look, bring her here, and she won't be paralyzed, Paola. I'm going to give her an herb bath. Be there in the tub naked with her if I have to, and you'll see, I promise. Let me get out my mortar.
I can't bring her nowhere in her condition. She got other things going on with her, things that got her...
It's empacho, just gastro, and her intestines. And you will make it worse. Bring her here. I will make her a new tea.
Trinidad, Milagros is in no shape to come here.
Ay, it's empacho, niña. Because the woman, she wanna eat like she never gonna eat tomorrow. Mira, emotional eating doesn't bring back a baja panty, papi chulo. Just bring her here, and we put her in a bath.
Empacho is not even a real illness.
In white Jesus world. But here, it is. For your mother, it is. And only here is where I will talk to her.
How do you diagnose her then? What's your diagnosis technique?
I spare an old woman your new school mumbo jumbo.
You're
okay?
a practitioner, so what's...
You're a practitioner, and a whole neighborhoods. Generations of Dominicans come to who? Me.
I'm going to talk to you like a practitioner then. Milagros is your patient. What is your diagnosis technique?
You know it. I give consultation. I have her tell me about her symptoms. And then I tell her to tell me what's happening in her life. Is there heartache, stress, a loss? Then she pee in a cup. I look at the urine. I analyze. Then I scan my hand over her body. And you feel a different energy where the ailment is. My hand directed me to her upper abdomen.
Well, dang. Forget x-rays when we have your hands.
It worked for you when you had the fibroid and the chlamydia and the...
Stop. This is Milagros' sonogram from yesterday. It's like a black funeral dress inside her colon. Come with me and tell her to listen, please.
Let me see. Pobre Milagros.
Trinidad, what are you doing? Can you back away from your mortar? I'm not going to bring her that.
You're going to bring this to her. Yerba mora. It treats cancer. And hinojo for digestive problems. I make this tea in 1 minute. And cancharagua for inflammation. She can chew it.
Why would I bring more from your collection of toxic chia plants, huh? I'm not going to bring her anything but you in the flesh.
You're not going to take me to the maldita hospital, okay? I don't trust you. We don't trust you. So take my plantas and tell Milagros that you consulted with me. She will meet you halfway if you meet us halfway.
Oops.
Ay, ¿qué haces? You're mixing up the plantas.
What does it matter? You can decipher which herb is what dry part is what. Go ahead. Which one is yerba mora?
Estos son... These parties. For Milagros, I won't guess. And you owe me money. This is garbage now.
Don't guess, period. Milagros is paying for your genius guessing.
I wasn't guessing when I treated her. Or when you had that uterine fibroid, huh? And you and your mommy and I, we were scared. Agave sap to reduce the fibroid. Remolacha and caña de azúcar to strengthen and fortify the uterus when we drain the fibroid. And then you were brand new, no?
I was. You did heal me.
And that was no guessing, Paola. No guessing at all.
You don't even have the whole plants here. You only got plant fragments, roots, and crushed leaves.
This is not my fault. In La República, we pick them fresh. This country has limitations.
They're all pressed and dried, and I'm sorry, they look like dandruff on the table.
These dry herbs, they are not the best. They're from here, Miami. Grown in some fulano's backyard in the Bronx, you know? Suffocating in these plastic packages. Sprayed with all the chemicals. The way it is in this country. Spray down its plants and its people. there is no room for biodiversity. There's no room for different. I wish they treat plants, treat mujeres like me, like farmacia. Imagine all the money, all the research, no convulsions, no mistakes.
No more mistakes then. These little herbs can have different adverse reactions to the medication we're going to put Milagros on so she can beat this.
Medication. Pa allá, we live 120 on plantas. Aquí, we die early on pills. You rely too heavy on pills, Paola. You forgot your instincts as a healer. The dirt, the body, the nature of
I
it.
have my instincts. I would see Milagros walking off for a wash, okay? And I knew. She was limping all the time, like something was ready to explode in her.
You terrorized me outside. Now, the inside, without paying rent or comprar algo?
Don't touch me.
No!
Leave me alone.
No, out!
You missed it, but I found it. With Milagros, you miss a lot of things. Summer 2015, you told Mommy she had a faint spell from stress and what, heartbreak? But it was her blood sugar. She had diabetes all that time and you didn't know.
Yo no sabía.
Mommy didn't want to say anything to you because respect. But that's why she stopped coming. I started standing outside your shop since then. You missed a lot of things. And I said nothing because, respect. I stayed outside in silent protest, pulled anyone who looked too bad coming from you. Other than that, I was silent. But your patients' bodies, they protest louder. Look at Milagros' sonogram. That's protest. You hear it? So fix it.
I go. If no more of you camping outside my botanica. If they find you in Mount Sinai.
This is Milagros we're gambling with.
It's you gambling Milagros, Paola. Those are my terms, y ya.
I don't know if I can. I don't trust you,
You
man.
trust me? When you panty and pussy was itchy. When you were 16 and you had the sexy with that puto Lenny from Riverside. Huh? And you come crying to me because you don't want white Jesus or white Mary knowing Dominicanas could get itchy panties.
Ay, señor.
Because they expect us and crucify us if we have itchy panties.
Oh, my God.
When white Mary get itchy panties all the
Trinidad,
time.
respect.
No. Listen, Paulita. We don't want white Jesus to know either. To treat us either. To examine us either. We afraid of white Jesus too, We worry more that they think we have accent on the brain because we have accent on our tongue. We worry about that over the pain. We worry if they believe us when we say the pain is too much because they never believe when it comes from us. We worry if they laugh when they see we smear moringa all over our cuts, looking like a pig covered in blood because our abuela's been doing that for years. And that matters more in a country that erased us. Because white Jesus don't bother to learn what remedies us.
Trinidad, por favor.
I have good hands, Paulita. When I was a nena, my great-grandmother told me in a dream, and then she died the next day. Inheritance. I come from the dirt.
My supervisor is waiting for us, so.
Uh-huh. White Jesus.
Ay, please. You love to be Jesus. You look into a crowded botanica and you think it's medical efficacy and prophecy if they keep coming back, and it's not.
I do. You do it too. But you are white Jesus to your gente. That's why they don't see you. Let's go see Milagros. Pero no more standing outside my botanica, okay?
Okay.
Y perdóname. For your mommy, for Milagros. Paola,
Yes?
I'm going to bring her something, okay? Just aloe is safe.
Aloe is good.
It's fresh. When I buy fresh plants in New York, I buy them with some fulano who has a little of Dominican Republic to sell in an alleyway. It's always in an alleyway, Paola. Like how I am. Secret. See this planta? Anamu. Guinea henweed. Peliveria aliacea. And this one? Aniceto. Cake bush. Piper marginatum. Aguacate. Avocado. Persea americana. Berenjena. Eggplant. Solanum melongena. Cancharagua. Sweet broom. Scoparia dulces. And this one. Aposote. Worm seed. Chenopodium ambrosiodes.
You've been listening to a brand new play, She Comes from the Dirt by Karina Billini, directed by Andrés López-Alicea, featuring Susanna Guzman as Trinidad and Luz Ozuna as Paola. Sound design was by Jack Mullin.
The staff of the Ensemble Studio Theater are Artistic Director Billy Carden, Executive Director Susan Vitucci, Associate Artistic Director, Co-Director of Youngblood, and Program Director of ESD Sloan, Graham Gillis, Director of Play Development and Associate Director of ESD Sloan, Lindsay Furman, Co-Director of Youngblood, RJ Tolan, that's me, General Manager Liz Uckman, Production Manager Jack Plow, Development Manager Aaron Hawk, Brand Marketing Manager Harrison Densmore, Communications and Audience Services Manager Sam Sembler, Finance Director Jonathan Suarez, Literary Associate Nikame Anderson, Production and Operations Producing Apprentice Mariel Sanchez, Development Assistant Joey Nasta, and Facilities Manager Jose Sanchez.
Ensemble Studio Theater is encouraging all of our audiences to support Black Girls Do STEM. That's a nonprofit that envisions a future with equitable representation for Black women in all the STEM fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Their mission is to inspire curiosity in Black girls in all communities through education, access, and opportunity. You can find them at bgdstem.com. We encourage you to support their important work and a more equitable future.
Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of the Youngblood Monday Lunch. We hope you will subscribe and stay tuned for new short play lunches from the playwrights of Youngblood. We'll talk to you soon. Be well.
Have a good lunch.